Hello, and welcome to the next installment of Take 5 with Tekla. I'm your host, Michael Bugby, Application Specialist for the Concrete segment here at Trimble. This video, I'm going to show you the workflow of creating and managing your rebar releases from within Tekla Structures. So in order to do that, I'm going to utilize a couple different tools available to you. The first one is going to be the Rebar Export extension that is available for download in the warehouse. This tool allows you to create ASA, Soule, and Sure 97 files for your fabrication machines. Then I'm going to utilize the organizer so I can visually check and see, that I'm not releasing too many bars for a weight restriction or anything like that. So in my model here, I have some reinforcement modeled in. It's been numbered, everything's up to date. I am ready to start releasing my bars for fabrication. So a couple things that we can do to kind of help you out visually is we can change the object representation of our bars. So right now everything is colorizing by the class. So I can change this to color by rebar status, and what that's going to do is that's going to colorize my bars based on the rebar status UDA that the rebar export will automatically set for me based on what I choose. So now you can see all my bars are red, and then once they are released they will turn green. So I can visually see them, but I can also set it to where I cannot select my bars that are in a release. So this is a filter that I created. Now this filter is very simple. It's the object type equals a reinforcing bar, so it's only going to grab reinforcing bars, and then the reinforcing bar release name is blank. So as soon as something is put in there by the Rebar Export tool, I will no longer be able to select it. So once I create one, it'll be for it. Now within the organizer, I'm using a custom category and custom object browser template, so I can use the watch some of the other Take 5 with videos to show you how to do that, but I'm just going to quickly show the process or my settings for this so you can see it. So it's Rebar Releases using the reinforcing bar filter to grab everything, and then I have them subcategorized by release name. So what that's going to do is as releases are created, they are going to be populated down here. So now I'm ready to create a release. So I'm just going to select my reinforcing bars. Now when I am selecting by the select objects in components. So I'm not actually grabbing the component if I put in any reinforcing that method. I am using the select objects in components. So now I'm going to specify the file that I want to create. So let's just create, release AAA. I can use any of these options, but I'm going to change my release status to released. And since I am exporting out to a ASA file, which I specified right there, I'm going to go to the ASA header and say this is going to be release AAA. The job number and name can be pulled in from our project properties. I'm just specifying all the information for it. Now I can hit export. So it has successfully been released. When I resync and redraw my view, you can see that all those bars are green. My bars show up here. I can also turn on grouping, so I can group by release name, and I can start seeing all that information. You can also see that if I try to select this reinforcing, I can no longer select it because that reinforcement name is no longer blank. So if I wanted to create an additional release, I can create, let's create a Soulé file this time. So I'm going to create that. Let's say this is going to be release BBB. Now since I'm exporting out to Soulé, I'm going to go to the Soulé header tab, job ID 1234, release ID BBB, description, footing. Then I can export selected again, redraw my view, resync. So I can see I have my unreleased, my release BBB, and my release AAA, and then all together. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hopefully it's been very informative. For more concrete construction tips and tricks, click on the link on our playlist below, and be on the lookout for more Take 5 with Tekla videos. Thank you very much.